Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Just doing another video today. I got this idea because, well, Super Metroid Remastered is out for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm looking forward to playing that later. Hopefully I'll stream some of that as well if I'm not playing it in handheld mode. So I thought, okay, let's get a little remaster gang for our Analogue Pocket in the means of the Metroid, or the Super Metroid randomizer or customizer. The option we're going to use is the customizer, and I thought let's do it for Analogue Pocket. Now I just want to point out this isn't exclusive to the Analogue Pocket. We're going to be using the Open FPGA SNES core that's available on the Analogue Pocket to play this. I've tested it, you can see it running, and it runs really nicely on that. Sometimes I have issues with ROM hacks. I tried the Zelda one yesterday where Zelda's Link is really old with a beard. It looked pretty cool, but it didn't run on the Analogue Pocket. Some more testing to do for that one. Maybe that will come in another video, but this is a lot of fun. So play it on your Analogue Pocket, play it on RetroArch, your SNES, I don't know, an Android device, wherever you're going to play it. Is a lot of fun, and it adds a bit of variety and a bit of fun to a game that you may have completed multiple times. If you haven't completed Super Metroid before, played it before, I'd recommend playing it like normally, the way the game's supposed to be played, and then you can have a lot of fun. So afterwards, after this, we'll have a look at the randomizer stroke customizer and see what options there are, what we can do. We'll create some ROM hacks online. We'll patch some Super Metroid games, and I'll teach you guys how to do that. And then we'll have a look at some more. Variations of the customizer and what we can kind of do. But I'll do that via a capture card. I use RetroArch for that, so just getting to the point that, you know, we can play it anyway. It's just easier for me to capture it on like the MiSTer or RetroArch rather than holding it like that. It's quite difficult to play when I do that. So guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then a subscription and like really is appreciated. Honestly, I really can't emphasize how much that helps. But anyway, let's get into the video, and let's move over and have a look at the customizer. Okay, so you want your own, or you want to patch your own ROMs, and you want your own custom characters in there, and this is where you want to head over. This is an excellent site. I've checked it before and I've covered it on the channel, but now we're having another look at it since Metroid Prime Remastered is out for the Switch, and I got kind of hyped, and I thought let's have some remasters on some of my handhelds, including the Analogue Pocket. I'll probably put it on my Android handheld as well, because I kind of like using that from time to time, even though these games are played better on the Analogue Pocket. Anyway, so this is the website. You've got lots of stuff on there. You've got like a randomizer on there that changes a lot of games, so have a look at that in your own time. That isn't the focus of this video. I think it's got like pre-made presets in there, so there's a lot in here. So if you're a hardcore Metroid fan, you probably know about this already, but what we are going to look at is the customizer, and that's how I got the Tetris sprite inside the game. So first of all, what we're going to do, let's choose our ROM file. So make sure you've got your legally backed up ROM. Here we go. I've got some vanilla ones here. So Super Metroid. Once we've got our ROM, perfect. That's pretty much we have started now. So you've got stuff like, look, random colorization and select the beam color. So there's so many options in here. What I tend to do is, look, replace Samus sprite with a custom one. So what we did, look, you've got lots and lots here from different games, Fusion, you've even got like a Metroid Dread one, Combat Armor with Samus. So you've got different variations of Samus, things from the Metroid universe. But then if we go below and we look at the custom ones, we've got like Alucard here, Maria Renard. So you can kind of have Castlevania in there. Now, bear in mind, you know, you're not going to have your whip. You're still going to have like the shots and the power-ups that you get in the Metroid games. You know, you've got Link over here, even got GF Trooper, the guys from Contra. I think the Contra will play quite well because it's a shooting game and it will kind of fit in quite well. Mario Brothers. I mean, look, the list is just brilliant here. I checked out Tetris, well, because it just sounded funny using that block, but we'll go ahead and we will pick one. Too many choices. Sometimes there's just way too many choices. I'm going to take my glasses off and move closer to the screen because I am short-sighted, so and I don't have very focus. You can even be a SNES controller or Windows 95 cursor. Oh wow, a sprite thing. I don't know if I should do another joke one. Let me pick something a little bit more, I guess, serious-ish. Okay, so all right, let's go for which one? Too many choices. What do I do? Okay, so let's go Shantae. Why not? Shantae, here we go. Okay, so now we can pick the ship. So remember to tick these boxes here. So we can pick the ship. In the intro, you only saw a little glimpse of it, but I picked the SNES as the ship. So I don't know what kind of suits Shantae, but there's quite a few options here. You've even got an X-Wing, man. I'm a Star Wars guy. And if you're a Star Trek guy, you've got is that a Star Trek Enterprise? I wasn't a Star Trek guy. I've seen most of them because my friend watched them when I was young, and when we hung out, I ended up watching all of them with him. But what should we put Shantae on? Okay, you know what? Let's pick this Bowser's thing from Super Mario World. Right. So okay, now that we've got that, we'll have a look at the other options. So you've got music. You don't have to touch it, but you can disable it, randomize it, or you can even put in customized music. I haven't really looked into that too much. I don't know if you can just add your own kind of sound file. So like for the Tetris one, I might have been able to put in Tetris. Not quite sure, but again, once you're on here, experiment, try stuff out. Brilliant. It's even got colorblind friendly colors for doors, which is brilliant because I'm colorblind. I haven't used that yet, as you know, I haven't completed a game using this customizer. I've only just kind of messed about with it and done video, but there's loads of options on here. Yeah, it's even got a widescreen version of it. Will patch it for SNES, the HD emulator in widescreen. I generally stick to the correct aspect ratio. I know some of the widescreen hacks are really good. Okay, so the only things that I've changed in here, I haven't gone crazy with it, is we've got this thing here that will replace our ship, and we've got Shantae. So let's just go down, and at the bottom here, customize. Okay, once we customize it, we should get a download prompt. Here we go. Custom Super Metroid. Right, nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna rename that as Shantae. Let's just put that here. Okay, cool. Right, so now let's go over and test this out. And in the meantime, before I do the video, I'll create some other ones off camera rather than going through the whole process again. But again, you can mess about with it and make what you like. I'm going to create a few more, and then what we'll do is we'll have a look at them running. Yeah, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on all of these. Which ones are you going to try, or have you tried this before? What do you think of it? Okay, so guys, here we are. So this is the Shantae version of Super Metroid that we made. Now, I'm a big fan of ROM hacks. If you're on the channel and you've been on this channel a while, even though like the main core of it is for FPGA gaming regarding the MiSTer and the Analogue Pocket, I really like ROM hacks. So even before I got my MiSTer and my Analogue Pocket, I was checking out ROM hacks. Just look how good it looks. I guess to some people it might look bad. To me, I just love it. And I always say it's DLC for our old games. So yeah, Metroid, Nintendo dropped Metroid Prime, the remastered version. So there's no reason why we can't remaster our version of Super Metroid to have something like this. So we've got Shantae in Metroid. I was going to say Metroid. Really need to work on my speech. I know someone in the comments said I can do exercises like red lever, yellow lever, something like that. I did try it a couple of times. It didn't help. So yeah, man. So we're going to look at a few more. So we've got we're going to look at this Shantae one. Then the next one is going to be Contra. Then we're going to look at a Castlevania one featuring Alucard. Then, believe it or not, we're going to look at a can of Sprite followed by Sonic. So this one here, okay, yeah, sorry, just wanted to show Shantae in her ship. So we selected the Mario ship there. Moving over to the Contra one now, where I selected the GameCube as the ship. So every time you get a ship in game, you're going to have the GameCube. And just look at how good Bill Reiser looks. I kind of find he fits in the game really well. So yeah, we're going to cycle through a few. There's lots and lots of choices on there. I've just, you know, we've done the Tetris one, and I've done 5 others for just to kind of give you an idea of the potential and what you can do. I really enjoy playing these on my Analogue Pocket. I think they work really well, and there's some of the hacks that work on there, because some of the hacks I tried, they don't work, they crash after a while. Like for example, like the Turtles one that I played recently, Shredder's Re-Revenge. It worked with Eric Lewis's core, which was a port of the MiSTer core, but it didn't work with a spiritualized one. Now the SNES ones, all the hacks that I've tried, all the Metroid ROMs that I've patched using the customizer, absolutely like no issues whatsoever. Man, look at that. I'm a big Castlevania and Metroid fan, more Castlevania than Metroid. It's just super seeing Alucard in this. I mean, look at the way he's sitting down on that when he comes down. Just looks like top dog Alucard. Again, just I don't know what to say. His firing doesn't look so good. It kind of looks like he's firing out from the center of his body. I don't know. Again, the guys with the guns kind of do look better in there. But hey, he's Alucard. He's got special powers and he can fire bullets from the center of his body. Don't want to name the part. My kids watch his channel sometimes. But yeah, what we're gonna look at next. What was after Alucard? Okay, so the sprite can should be next. Look at it. Look at it. That is hilarious. If you're not going to try these ROM hacks, even for novelty value, look at that. The sprite can is pulling out a gun, guys. But the Metroid loves it. It's like, you are my mummy. One thing I do like about the sprite can is when you jump, it's like a crumbled up can. So a lot of love has gone into this randomizer. Now I checked it out for this video, and the last time before that, I think I checked it out like maybe a year or so ago, and a lot more custom kind of characters have been added to it. The sprite one wasn't there last time because I definitely would have remembered it. There's a lot of joke ones, so have fun yourselves, try out the ones that you like. Let me know in the comments, you know, what you guys think about it and which ones are your favorites. But kind of gonna wrap it up here with Sonic at the end. Yeah, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then subscribe. Likes really do help, as well as turning on those bell notifications. Now remember, I'll say it again, you don't just have to play this on your Analogue Pocket, even though I like to demonstrate stuff on the Analogue Pocket because it's my shiny toy that I am using to play a lot of retro games. Play this on RetroArch, play this on original hardware if you've still got your SNES and a flash card. You know, play it on your Android device, your RetroPie, whatever you play your retro games on, play these on there. But do try this randomizer stroke customizer out. There's a lot more options on there. You've got themes where you can actually have items related to, like, the, say for example, you got Sonic, the Sonic universe. You can change the soundtrack. It's got a colorblind friendly mode. There's just so much in there. But that kind of wraps it up for this video, guys. I'll see you around in the next video. Pixel Cherry Ninja out.